And now, a music festival attempting to keep the blues alive in the Mississippi Delta and revive a struggling town. Jeffrey Brown reports it's part two of our, or part, I should say, of our arts and culture series, Canvas, and our look at American creators.
A rainy Saturday night in Clarksdale, in the heart of the rural Mississippi Delta. At the new Seed and Supply Company, Anthony Big A Sherrod is holding court. It was just one act in a town-wide celebration of the blues that for 16 years has been bringing thousands of fans here, rain or shine, each spring.
It's wonderful, man. It's lovable. They love the blues, just like I do.
They came from all around the country and all over the world, including this contingent from Australia. This year, the festival featured more than 100 performances. For the kids, there were racing pigs and a monkey riding a dog herding goats. The festival takes its name from juke joints, informal bars and music venues once scattered throughout the African-American South, as an answer in part to whites-only clubs. A rich history now in danger of being lost. Red's Lounge is said to be one of the last true juke joints in Clarksdale, and on a Friday night was packed as Frank Rimmer dazzled on guitar.
See, I was keeping it a secret. I don't know, somehow it got out.
Red Padden has been running this place for more than 40 years.
So why do you think people are coming here from all over the world? They keep coming.
They heard I was a mean son of a bitch. That's what that is.
No, really. Why are they coming to Clarksdale? Why are they coming to Red?
Well, it tells a story, man. And a lot of them have gone through certain things, you know, but didn't know how to express themselves. So in that music, they've learned how to express themselves.
Clarksdale sits at a very famous crossroads of blues history, where Route 61, which runs from New Orleans to Memphis, St. Louis, and beyond, meets Route 49, which runs across Mississippi. And it's where, according to lore, blues legend Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil to learn the guitar. It's home to the Riverside Hotel on the south side of town, where singer Bessie Smith died after a car accident. And it was once home to legends like Muddy Waters, Sam Cooke, Ike Turner, and many more.
Nice to meet you. I'm Roger.
Juke Joint Festival co-founder Roger Stoley grew up in Ohio as a fan of the music and moved here in 2002 to open Cathead, a record store. He says the downtown then was dead, and live music was struggling to be heard.
It was just really winding down. You could almost just see it winding down. So it's kind of like, well, you make it reliable, I can bring you tourists, blues fans. But they're not going to spend the night in Clarksdale if I can't promise them you've got music tonight.
Today, there are new cafes, restaurants, hotels, and live music across town, including at many new venues like Ground Zero Blues Club, co-owned by actor Morgan Freeman. Economic challenges remain, but cultural tourism has been a major factor in the growth.
You could fire a cannon down the street and not hit anyone.
John Henshaw is an economist based in Melbourne, Australia. He first passed through here in 2001 by accident and has since returned 22 times. Now he's written a book about its downtown redevelopment and lessons for other small cities.
Well, to have something you can authentically promote. In this case, it's the blues.
Something real. Yeah.
Something real.
Yeah.
And it's not just the music, but it's certainly the blues. That's one of the lessons. You've got to promote it. You've got to get people engaged. And increasingly, the Clarksdalians themselves are now recognising what they have here.
You mean they didn't before?
They grew up with it. They didn't realise that it's something that could be so appealing to people beyond the city limits.
In a majority black area, those visitors are overwhelmingly white, as are many of the new businesses. And the challenge here is to make sure the benefits are spread evenly.
A lot of people depend on the festival, you know, in Clarksdale because of the economy.
Archie Buford is owner of Our Grandma's House of Pancakes, one of a number of new downtown establishments, but one of the few black-owned.
What we got to work on is making sure what we do inside the fence gets outside to better the community. The better the community, the better the city.
He's getting it all at the night venue.
Festival co-founder Roger Stoley.
But you know what it is? It's the first puzzle piece on that empty table, and it was an absolutely empty table. And the thing about puzzle pieces is you can build off of that. So now you look at it, there's the obvious things like, okay, well, we got live blues 365 nights a year, which we do. We have a dozen festivals a year, which we do. And it reverberates. It may not save the town obviously on its own, but it's sort of the foundation of what we're doing, at least for downtown revitalization.
It's a hope for the music and for the economic benefits it can bring. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Jeffrey Brown in Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Tonight, PBS American Masters presents Terrence McNally, Every Act of Life, a documentary on one of the nation's leading playwrights and writer of the Broadway musical, The Full Monty.
I was in a prep school, and my first play that I did was Next by Terrence McNally. And I remember by the end of the play, I was in tears. I couldn't even finish the play. And the lights went down, and I just felt very raw. And I felt like, wow, I guess that's what acting is.
I went by the theater one night, and I saw Patrick Wilson on a Gershwin review, and I thought, this guy is really great, and we're casting Full Monty. The characters in Full Monty, to me, represent everybody who's got some gumption and wants to better themselves.
This show was as much about life and love and not taking anybody for granted as any show that I've ever been a part of.
That's American Masters tonight on PBS.